The classic Pepperidge Farm Milano cookie, simple and elegant. Luxurious, decadent chocolate ganache nestled between two rich, buttery, crisp cookies. There's something so luxurious about the Milano cookie, but there's also something really special about treating your friends to the homemade version. So we're going to start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees, and using a hand mixer, I'm just going to cream our butter. You want to make sure your butter and all of your ingredients are at room temperature. It's just going to help incorporate all the ingredients. All right, now we're going to slowly incorporate our powdered sugar. So this might look like buttercream frosting, but that's actually what makes the cookie so rich and decadent. Be sure to scrape down the sides so you're getting all the ingredients in there. So now that this is all mixed, we're going to add our egg whites a little at a time. Then add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and just be sure that you're using really high quality vanilla extract because you're going to taste the difference in the cookie. Now we're going to slowly add our flour a little at a time. Great. Now we're going to put all of our batter into a piping bag. Now if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a gallon-sized freezer Ziploc bag and just cut a little hole at the end. Another great tip is to put your piping bag into a jar just so that it holds it better for you. So using our piping bag, we're going to pipe on the shape of the Milano cookie. And remember, it's oval shaped. So you're just going to start at the bottom and create about a 2 by 1 inch oval. And make sure you leave enough space so that when it bakes and expands, they're not touching each other. So this recipe makes about 2 dozen cookies. We're going to pop them into the oven for about 10 minutes or until the edges start to turn golden brown. While our cookies are baking, we're going to make the chocolate ganache that we're going to put inside of the Milano cookie. So I'm going to start by just melting our butter. Then we're going to add our cream. Now it's starting to bubble. We're just going to put our powdered sugar right on top of our chocolate chips. And then we're going to pour our butter and cream right on top. Now don't do anything right now. Just let it sit for about 20 seconds. And that cream is just going to slowly melt our chocolate chips. And I don't know if you noticed, we're using mini chocolate chips. That just helps it melt a little bit faster, because you shouldn't have to wait when you're making homemade Milanos. Now we're just going to slowly mix it together. All that chocolate is going to melt. Butter and the cream's coming together. I could just eat this stuff with a spoon. Now as the chocolate melts together with the cream and the butter, it's going to start to thicken up into a delicious chocolate ganache. Oh my gosh, this ganache is really coming alive. It's rich and glossy. I cannot wait to put this on my cookies. Now while this sets, it's going to thicken, so by the time our cookies cool, it's going to be ready to spread. Alright, so now our ganache has set, and it's almost like the consistency of frosting or pudding. So I'm just going to take one of our little cookies and put a small amount of chocolate ganache right in the center. And then when you top it with the other cookie, it's just going to spread nice and even, giving you that perfect little glossy outer edge. These cookies are perfect for a cookie exchange. Your friends are going to be so impressed. They're going to be asking for the recipe, but the recipe can just be our little secret. These cookies are also a perfect complement to coffee or tea. Oh, and they are sure to satisfy any sweet tooth, even mine. They are melt in your mouth, delicious. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Brandy, and be sure to whip up a batch of these the next time you host a party and watch them disappear in minutes.